Hey everybody, it's Merlin here, and this is my good friend Gimli. You guys might recognize him, the man with the bigger beard than I. And, well, we just got out of Hot Tub Time Machine 2. And the reason why I invited Gimli to come see this with me is because, I don't know why, it just felt like kind of the right thing to do, because it's not like it's one of our favorite movies, but I remember, for some reason very vividly, we were hanging out like 5 years ago, if you can believe, when the first one came out. We were just hanging out and like, hey, I got this movie, Hot Tub Time Machine. You want to watch them? Like, sure.
Why not?
And it was pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really remember too much about it. I just remember liking it. Thought it was decent, but never really wanted to, funny enough. Killed some time like it was supposed to. And literally almost 5 years later, it got a sequel, which is this. Well, the movie's like about 90 minutes long, and for me, it felt like it dragged a bit. Like there were a lot of jokes where they know that, I don't know if they think it's funny or they just know that it's really bad, and they'll literally make a joke that's like a really obvious pun and pause. Like, the movie even starts out with one of those jokes where they just pause for a while, like, and it's not funny. Like, and I felt like there were a lot of jokes like that in the movie, but at the same time, there were some here and there that were decent. We were talking about the performances were pretty good. What do you think about it? I know it's kind of rough.
If you want to waste time, watch it. There, like he said, there are some good parts. Not much, but there are.
There are a few funny ones, you know?
There's funny. The acting, for what they had, was decent.
Yeah, they were pretty good chemistry.
It was good.
Did you miss John Cusack, or do you think he made a wise decision not being in this one?
I think he made a wise decision.
So, like I said, he's been in some bad movies lately, but yeah, I don't even know if he would have added anything.
Yeah.
I have to say, one thing that kind of bugged me about it, I think the biggest problem for me, though, I don't really remember the characters being assholes in the first movie. I don't really remember. I didn't think they were as bad as they were here. They're just so hateful.
Yeah. Like
the one guy's relationship with the sons. I'm thinking, these guys are risking so much for each other, and they're really not very nice people. And
except for the one guy.
Yeah,
and Lou, right?
Lou.
Yeah.
Lou. Well, Lou. I don't know. I think Lou was
the bald guy.
Do you think Lou was the nice guy?
No, he's the asshole guy.
Yeah, Lou's the asshole. Yeah, he's the biggest one. But the whole plot of the movie is pretty basic. They make a mistake and they get better. But it's hard for me to believe because everything about the movie is just so mean. And these people changed history for their own benefit, and they keep doing it throughout the movie. And I'm just like, that just doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. So I don't know. I had a hard time getting behind them. So it was like, what about you, man?
Yeah, they were assholes. Except for, Nick Weber.
Nick Weber, yes.
He was probably the least of the assholes.
He was still kind of asshole-ish, but you're right. He was the guy that felt...
He wanted everything to go along as planned.
He knew where to draw the line, I think.
Yeah.
You know, but... yeah, this movie has some gross moments, some stupid moments.
Oh, yeah.
But,
some really bad moments.
But there were some smart jokes, like some of the future stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There were some fun little hints about commentary, so I can't say all the humor was really bad. It's just that I'd never watch it again.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a great time.
Probably not at all.
Like, if I had been by myself, I know it would have been a lot less fun. We had the theater to ourselves, which is a bad sign, obviously. And because we were able to make fun of it together, that always made it easier to get through. I think if I saw it by myself, it would probably been less enjoyable. Well, we traditionally give these things a letter grade. I think I'll give this one like a D+. It's a pretty bad movie, but it did have a couple good things in it. What do you think?
I wouldn't go so far as a plus. Maybe a D.
D?
Just a solid D.
Solid D for you? Okay, wow. Yeah, it's really not good, but it made me chuckle a little bit here and there. But yeah, that was Hot Tub Time Machine 2. Even if you really like the first movie, you probably shouldn't see it unless you really want to kill time.
Yeah. It's a good time killer.
Yeah, and then that's all it'll ever be.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, it's Merlin, Gimli.
Bye.
Then peace out.